You don't have to do much to make people like you. Likewise, you don't have to do much to make people hate you. It's very funny, but it's true. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Psychic Gym. Yeah, okay. Welcome. Today's video is going to be about people pleasing. Yeah, so I'm talking about people pleasing. So, what does it mean to please people? To be a people pleaser? Okay, I will use this very popular saying: "Love thy neighbor as thyself." A people pleaser takes this instruction further. He loves his neighbor or she loves her neighbor more than herself. Okay, now this thing that I've said make you ask a question. How do I know I'm a people pleaser? The very first sign is you are thinking that you're a people pleaser. The fact that you have to ask that question is a very great pointer to the fact that okay, you might be a people pleaser. And okay, let's say you're just an inquisitive mind. I might be wrong in that aspect, saying you're a people pleaser. Another thing that will make you know that you're a people pleaser is people that care about you. Let's say your best friend, your parents, your colleagues might have told you directly or indirectly that you like to please people a lot. Okay, another thing that you will notice in yourself is you find it hard to say no to people. Let's say you have a pen and you are writing, but someone's like, lend me, and you can't say, oh no, I this is the only one I have. And you give the person, then you are looking, just staring, because you don't have a pen, but you couldn't say no to that person. Yeah, that's a sign of people pleasing sign. And another sign is that you avoid conflict a lot. You avoid conflict a lot. So yes, now I'm not saying it's good to fight every time or be a rebel. But what I'm saying is you always do everything within your power to avoid conflict. Okay, now how do you avoid conflict? Let's say now someone stepped on you, like stepped on you in public, and the person didn't care to apologize. A normal reaction should draw the person's attention to what he did or she did. Yeah, that is the normal reaction. But a people pleaser will just overlook, although he or she is angry about what just happened. But in order to avoid that person, in order to avoid a conflict, yeah, the people pleaser will rather keep short. And that will bring me to the next sign of a people pleaser. The person is always looking forward. As a people pleaser, you are looking forward to being of your best character every time. So that will be related to the last example I gave: not wanting to fight, not trying to avoid conflict. So you've always been that nice person, that jovial person, and now it's time for conflict. You imagine a people pleaser imagines that people will now see me as bad for reacting to something bad. So with my example, stepping on his toe or her toe, reacting, a people pleaser reacting now will feel that, oh, people will see me as evil, people will see me as bad, as non-tolerating, so I'd rather just pretend. Yeah, those are very key signs of people pleasing. And now what's the cause? What causes a man or a woman to be a people pleaser? It's mainly because of patterns of growth. Maybe they most likely grew up under a caregiver who's always very controlling and who has to, who you have to impress to enjoy his love or her love as a caregiver. So this thing in childhood, this childhood scenario, this childhood environment causes a child to grow up into a man or a woman who pleases or who tends to please people. And because he's trying to, he's still used to that pattern of, I do my best, then I receive love. And yes, a people pleaser doesn't know that you don't have to do much to receive love from people that really care about you. Okay, now I've said all these things, giving examples, giving scenarios, talked about people pleasing. Now, how do I stop people pleasing? You might be asking. Okay, the very first thing is you already know this is a problem. So your problem is 50% solved. A problem known is half solved in this case. I know it's problem shared is half solved, but now a problem known is half solved. So now that you know that you have a problem, people pleasing, that is the problem. The knowledge of it, yeah, makes you free 50%. Now, so what can you do now to clear yourself 100% from the people pleasing spectrum? What you can do is you make conscious effort to not care about what people say or talk about you. That doesn't mean you should be carefree or be wicked, or it just means that when you have lesser consciousness of what people think, when you care less about what people think, it will make it easier for you to, want to be a people pleaser. It will make it easier for you to stop being a people pleaser. My bad. Okay, now that you've done this, you now take it to the next step. Find, say no. As from now on, try to say no. Try to say no to people, because you are a people pleaser. So right now, after watching this video right now, whenever anybody sees you, that person will always need help from you. Say no. Yeah. Now, another thing is, I'm not making this video to, make you a wicked or evil person. Now, saying no is, okay, this person asked for your help. You had plans, more serious plans, but you, as a people pleaser that you forget your plans and solve that person's problem to your own detriment. So now, I'm just saying that you should say no instead. Focus on what you wanted to do. That was very important. Then when you are done, you can render help. Yeah, this doesn't mean you shouldn't think of, scale of preference. If that person is in an emergency situation, feel free to help. That's the humane thing to do. Yes, that isn't people pleasing. That's you being human. Yeah, you can do that. But when it's not an emergency, it's help that another person can do because you have your own problem to solve at that moment, then say no. And that will lead me to the final thing that should help you to avoid being a people pleaser, and that is, put yourself first. Place value on yourself. Yeah, if you see yourself as someone valuable, it will be easier for you to say no when you have other things to do. It will be easier for you, to confront someone who has wronged you, because you are worthy of, like in the example I gave, you are worthy of an apology. Yeah, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of the very best things in life. So you have to work and carry yourself with that consciousness. Yes, you don't have to be a people pleaser. Love your neighbor as yourself, not more than yourself. Yeah. So that's all for this video, guys. Don't forget to stay psyched.